Hey guys, alright, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game just came out. I've been pretty excited for this game for a while. This is on the Xbox One X. Haven't played it at all whatsoever, so this is everything. First impressions, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. It's also 5 a.m. Whatever. This is gonna be, I'm excited for this. The early 19th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the Emperor Charles IV, but now, with his son Wenceslas, whatever, the idol something throne, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as half-brother King Sigmund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps in order to restore the empire. Man, that's pretty. It's also very pretty. Man, I wish I had a 4K TV. I've seen the thing about this game. Apparently, the map is like basically 100% to scale of Bohemia, and all the castles and buildings and everything are as accurately as in places like possibly could be. Took like years to map out the entire place and look at historical records and everything like that just for this game, which is unbelievable. I mean, I wouldn't notice. Nobody's gonna notice that, but it's still really cool. It was nice.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you son of a bitch.
Hear that?
He may be on.
You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Unexpected
A fine state
visit.
you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Nice. By the means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you'll select a character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. We were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. I was working in the forge.
I was
Yeah.
sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
No, it's just... Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
And dog. So, this character, you know, when it comes to RPGs, I'm not usually too big on being, like, persuasive or, other shit like that. I just like being a good fighter. Because that's what I like to do. So, that's what I get good at. And when it comes to medieval stuff, I definitely want to be good at big two-handed swords. Because that's my bread and butter. Or maybe an axe. Wow. Alright, so... I think... Oh, that's how you crouch. It's me, paw.
Come here. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Get into the game, just immediately get a grocery list. Also, the quests can be completed in different ways. Eloquence will help you win friends. An inconspicuous person can totally avoid trouble, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can also be an option. Okay. Do love the proper first person. It's like B is sprint. Weird button, but whatever. Oh, that's nice. So if you're holding sprint, you like push left and right on the thumbstick. Yeah. Look that way. Okay. Right. God. Sorry. Getting distracted. Does use up stamina. There's a lot going on in that bar down there. So it looks like the yellow is stamina. Guessing the red is health. Don't know. Hello? Nope. Not allowed.
I feel quite hungry.
look quite hungry. Oh, do you have to eat in this game?
God be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me. I feel quite hungry.
Okay. Can I... How do I go to my... Shit. Okay. Ooh. This is an inventory. Alright. Inventory. Food. Nothing. Fuck. Stealth man. Alright. Let's keep going. You can find all the information about quests in the log. Press up for as well as compass at the top of the screen. Oh. Oh. Damn. Is this the map? Jesus. That's big. Damn. That's really big. I didn't know it'd be that. What? Jesus. Crazy. Oh wait, I shouldn't do this yet.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Hey,
Get
Pip, do you want to learn something?
No.
Oh,
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the
don't
Austrians?
upset the chickens.
And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far.
Huh.
Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But
Throwing some chairs will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not gonna take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, goodness. Do I actually decide, or is it just put me with them? God, I'll do it for the memes.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
I feel quite hungry.
The voice acting in this game is really good. I don't know, just those guys talking at the table seemed A+.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Right. Is this his wife? Yep.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Perf. Silver-tongued devil is what my friends call me.
I feel quite hungry.
Go and get revenge on Dutch. He's in your bare hands, huh?
What are you
Pretty
waiting for,
gross.
soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you
Real
try.
German.
What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this
Zbyszek.
Russia? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oof. Solid throw.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Are we gonna do some fighting? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright. RT slash strong slower strike with weapon Alright, jab. Direct hand blow to the face. Stab. Faster, weaker weapon strike. Strong, slower hand strike to the head. Okay, so RB's the stronger punch. RT's the quicker one. LT kicks the opponent away. Clicking the right stick to lock onto opponent, so I switch to the next one. B is unlock. LB block. Raise and hold weapons in defense. Alright, choose attack direction using the right stick. You can't attack from the grayed out direction. That's weird. Wonder why. Maybe if it's like there's like a wall there or something. Stamina. If an opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and you'll be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. Health. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina. So health is the red. Stamina is the gold. Okay. Opponent. This indicator shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. So okay. That's weird that that's there. And your wounds. Icons that notify when you're wounded and if you're bleeding. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it looked. Whoa, what's the fuck? Ouch. God damn. It's fucking me up. Ow, God. I don't know how to block. Bitch. Fucker. God, his face got all bloody. Okay, the player's character and skills, he basically develops his abilities constantly by using them. Only ever so he always can choose something. You got the gist of it. Run from the what? Catch pole? Ooh, that sounds like badness. Just follow my friends. Sometimes you have to get to a particular waypoint in a hurry. And has already been in a certain place. It's not necessary to cover the whole journey again. On the map, you'll see all the places you can travel to. Select where you want to go. Okay. Hello, chickens. Sometimes you want to punch a chicken. Damn. Alright. Well, that was exciting. I wonder, I don't know. Do you think you can like do grapple moves and that's what the other guy was doing to me? Because he was like fucking me up by like kicking me and stuff and like grab me and pull me close. Hello, horse. Oh, wrong button.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Oh, this hit me for the money.
For the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Do you need a bit of punching persuasion? Sometimes you need power of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by your reputation at the moment with the person you're speaking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. That's cool. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. This game is fucking deep. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. If you just have to agree on a persuasive sum, bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough to choose according to your highest characteristics. You really have to read what Henry's going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart, you can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's somewhat you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Your money, the money you have to pay, total speech skill, total charisma skill, total strength skill. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, if you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example. You may want to poison him a little first, and then he'll be able to persuade. Or, if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Debts must be paid. Pay, you drunkard. I'm gonna say pay, you drunkard.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Oh yeah, I was hoping we'd get into a fight. God damn. God, Jesus. I don't understand how he's doing that. Fuck. Maybe if I,
I'm going to enjoy this.
Fuck. This guy's tough. I don't understand how he's doing that. I'm getting tired. Okay, that's what that was. Bitch. Ooh, nice punch.
Not a good move.
Ow. What? Why does he keep doing that? Ouch, bruh. There we go. I don't know how he keeps doing that. Real annoying though. God, that's so silly. Ah. You can just do it whenever as well. I don't know how I did it. I also don't know how he dodged. Ouch. It's not A, it's not X. LB's guard. Ouch. Ugh, stop doing that, bro. Ouch, fucker. Damn. This guy has a lot of health. I don't think you're really supposed to fist fight this guy like this. His face is getting fucked up though. This is satisfying to fucking hit him in the mouth though. Ouch. God, not satisfying to get fucking kneed in the mouth. Ah, come on, man. I don't know how he does those. I don't know how I do those. Because whenever I've done them, it's just been like random. Ouch. Cunt! Stop doing that, though. Yeah, I think I did it. Oh, I wish I could see his face all fucked up.
What you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
I feel quite hungry.
What the hell?
Could I take this axe?
Huh?
I think that'll be considered stealing, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, you can always see your health in the red bar and the that's something. Fuck. Missed it. Alright, so I got his key. Does that mean I go in his house and take a shit? Okay. This is one of the games that I'm gonna go back and like watch my footage of me playing early on. Just be like, Jesus Christ, what was I doing? Okay, well, I ate some. His hammer and his nails. Did I get the money from him?
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
All right. Guess I should sell this stuff now. Maybe I can barter with the coal guy. You know, finish the stuff. Let's find out. I know Snapple. Ooh. I'm all banged up. Well, how many do I need? Probably like 5, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Charcoal. Gold, that's worth 2.7, so it's got to get like $1 worth of coal, yeah?
Can we
Haggle?
do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Fuck this. Not gonna try and haggle. I don't. Oh, God damn it. Oh, is it 0.5 per? So in actuality, that's like 5, not. Okay, fuck. Bada bing, bada boom. It's not even all of it. I still need 5 more. Okay. No, fuck. Nope. God damn it. I just sold him the coal back. Fucking, I'm so bad. Alright. Give me 10. I'll sell you hammer. I think I need 0.5 per, and I need stuff that ends up being 5 gold. Fuck. I get some on my pants. Okay. Yeah, that's Combat Master. Why can I? What's the point of talking to him? Oh, let's see.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's fucking do it.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Should we do that right now? I mean, I guess. He's got nice armor. I'm excited to get cool armor in this game. Also, I have no clue how long I'm going to make this episode. But it might be pretty fucking long. I don't know. I think it's like maybe 2 hours. I want to do this whole game on the channel. And, you know, I know people usually don't like watching really long videos, but I'm going to make an exception for this game because it's an RPG. It's going to take a long time to beat. Alright, this guy's going to take forever to get to that, so let's go do one of the other objectives while I wait. What is E objective? I do like the visual cue for whenever you're running out of stamina. It's milady, Bianca.
You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Yay day.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. By the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
What? This camera's doing. What is however, this is an alcoholic drink. That's interesting. Save your game by drinking that stuff. Okay, what's a D objective? It's my buddy old pals. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker hand.
Definitely didn't have a fist fight in between.
Then I'll
Sold
snitch on
them.
him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Says the guy covered in blood. Alright, let's go learn how to use the sword, and then we'll try and figure out how to pay for that coal. Might have to barter him, or whatever. Sheepies! Yeah. Silly old sheep. That's a nice looking sword. Can I have?
So, can we get started?
We can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Go walk. You can move around using B. You can unlock holding B.
Alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
RT/strong drive.
Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Stab with that. wonder how I got that middle
One
stab in.
strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Okay. Press RT or B right after your sword hits your opponent. My stamina back. I do like this combat system, nice and fluid.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Nothing better than experience. Alright. Let's trade, boy. So I need 10 of these. Definitely don't want to sell those, right? Let's haggle.
Naturally.
Naturally. Okay. That's what I got. Nope. Fuck. I guess I have to sell him my pants. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Father needs coal. Get him some coal. At least I have like something underneath that. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm the man without pants. So bam, I just open up my inventory like that. Cool. Wonder how I change clothes. I have that. Or not change clothes, clean myself up.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
Damn.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Damn.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
Guess I should have
So you think
said
it's right
no.
to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
You won't need to convince them if they're dead. Words to live by. I live by them.
Furnace is ready.
And then you get all their shit.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
This will be fun, making swords.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Cool. Cool sword. You set it down somewhere? Guess not. Also, I don't know why, I just have a feeling something's gonna happen while I'm doing this. Can I take these? Wasn't raised in a barn.
Here are those nails you
wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
You will?
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Really cannot see her ass through that at all.
Fine lass, eh?
Ooh, look what he did to the grip.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Lots of bowing.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Ooh. That happened.
Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Oh boy. Damn.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Dad's a bit of a badass, isn't he? Ugh.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Oh, damn. Ooh, got the sword. Alright, well, watched my parents die. And ran away. So far, so good. Oh, I didn't. Oops. Fuck. Guess I'll get on a horse. I don't know how to ride. You can call your horse at any time out whistling live ear. This will also be heard by people within earshot. Something. Maybe gallop. I'm guessing my green bar on the top left of the bar down there is my horse's health. Go, Henry. Oh, ow. Okay. Wound must be bandaged. Henry has not yet learned to do it. You have to quickly get to someone who can help you. Don't think anybody here can help me. Shit.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
This way? Yeah.
Flee!
I'm still getting the arrow shot at me, which is not good. I don't want to get hit again. God, how long do I have before I fucking bleed out?
Run for it! Run for it!
Ah! Alright, horse is getting tired. Ouchie. Fucking fuck.
Run for it!
Really cannot stop unless I want to die. Just keep going. I don't know if I can look behind me. Oh my god! They were on my ass. Oh, thank god. Jesus Christ.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt you! Hosungine!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
God.
Thank you. If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
What happened to my sword?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Oh, damn. This is slow, but I like it. It's kind of like a movie, you know? You know, just setting everything up. It's cool. Very cool. Hello.
Look where you're going.
Excuse me.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Jeez.
Thanks.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talent.
I hear
I'm
you
sure
came
he
from
was
Skalitz today.
He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Sir Divish has suffered his own share of...
What?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed.
Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. You could even die. Different foods have different properties. Each on apple won't fill you up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh for longer. Something. Okay. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Eat. Alright. There we go. Cool. Now I need to sleep. Gotta take care of her, Henry, you know? Ugh. Sleep.
Please tell me what happened.
Why? Who just came in my
I
room?
have a king there.
Okay. I'm trying to sleep, but I guess I'll fucking talk to you.
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry too. These foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Heavens above.
What did I succeed at?
Began murder. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. Terrible cries of the wounded and the dying. I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But you're safe here now.
Mm-hmm. You gonna bang me or something? Alright, sleep time. A good 8 hours, right? It's good 9 hours, you know. Okay.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater.
Mm-hmm.
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Wonder if I can bang her. I just can't talk about it. Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, man.
Yeah, let's...
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I
Oh,
promised
dear
Father I'd
boy.
help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting
Secretly,
hiding
alright.
it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Skalitz folk fled to the castle. Fell.
Father told me to take shelter in the
that
castle
one.
while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. Cut
What?
down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were
I didn't even know I
well-armed.
could help her.
I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible.
I have a little bit too much head movement.
Something like that happen.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith. whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Oh, goodness. That was a long dialogue scene. You learn women in the Middle Ages. Oh boy, nightmares.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh boy. lockpick. Do I need to lock? Okay, here we go. Where am I going? This way. Very dark out.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Alright.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hannah.
Got called a donkey.
Good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to our day now.
If I'm being honest, I have no fucking clue where this story's going.
Man!
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Do I get armor?
Are you serious?
Keep watching the battlements. Seems easy enough. Doop, 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 doop. Looks so nice. This game's very good looking. Damn. Howdy. Okay.
Wandering around like a stray
Nope.
sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alrighty then. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press the back button as you want. Watch out though, tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. So, wait, what time would that be? Should we do it to like 8? Sure. Was that? I don't know. Got an objective over there. What be happening? Whoa. Oh shit.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Lots of Germans in this game. Lots of Nowakovs as well. Shit, is that him? Is that Sigismund?
My lord, you have my utmost.
Yay, we're not being attacked.
Get on with you, Robard.
These can't be that heavy. That piece of shite. Can't wait to get him.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Dr. Sir Robard.
Jesus Christ be praised.
To go bury my parents. Okay.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Fuck it. Just do shit on my own as I usually do. Steal a horse. Get on. I still have my sword. Cool. Combat arena. Alright, let's go. This is not the exit to town, I don't think. This looks like it.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a clean wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Dividing my parents, let me out or else you don't know. I'm willing to pay. So we'll give permission.
My
Let's
mother
do
and father were left in Skalitz like
bury my parents.
I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in a shit for him. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think of?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Okay, cool. Get Talmberg armor. Showed me where to do that. Cool. Talk to this guy.
My respects to you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Cool. Guess he wasn't who I was supposed to talk to. Oh. Guess I have to steal my armor. Okay. I don't think I can lockpick. Yeah. It's a hard lockpick. Better long distance arrow. Villager's ash bow. I don't really want to steal everything. Just want to get a guard's outfit. Oh. I guess I'll take one of these. Sure, no one sees you, but even selling loot isn't easy. You might get away with stealing this golden apple. Get burned if you steal something valuable, and traders will recognize it. Something. Hard lockpick, very hard lockpick. I think I need to go to the trader or whatever, buy a lockpick, and then come in here and lockpick. Oh, yeah, I don't have a lockpick. Alright, let's find a trader. The trader. Villager. And find that granary. I'm not 100% sure what granaries look like.
By tomorrow morning, all our
Villager. 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 Votava.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
Okay.
If you've got the coin.
Okay, lockpick. much money do I have? 4.8. That costs $18 for one? Jeez. Maybe I could sell him the shield, right? Sweet. Good thing I done stole that shield. They just kind of perused in here. Okay. How do I do this? Cursor. Left stick rotates it. I'm confused. Okay, help. Alright. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares since they get worn with the use and worst case can break. You can start the actual lockpicks by holding A on the lock, then you'll see a diagram of the lock mechanism. Find the right spot to insert. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor as it turns gold when you find it. If you try to turn the mechanism with the lockpick, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick, and you even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise which can draw downward tension. Breaking will cause even louder snap. When you have to use the lockpick, press to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement with the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism, because rotation shifts the position on the sweet spot. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what I was fucking up. Fuck. Did it snap? Yeah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Almost had it though. Ah, shit, I should have stole the other shield. God, that guy didn't work. Alright. Cool. That's how you wash yourself.
Can we trade?
Look much better now.
If you've got the coin.
Pick. Sweet shit. Okay. I believe in myself. I can pick this lock. Boom. Told you I could do it. Alright. Yes, 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 yes. I need to equip it, right? So. Boop. Boop. very layered, which I like. Sweet. Is there a way to go in third person, I wonder? Let me look at the controls list. Help. Okay. Range weapon, inventory, melee weapon, move. Skip timeout. Block, parry, kick, slash, shoot, jab, stab, hook, jump, climb. Okay, now.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone. Hey! Open the gate!
What a nice guy. Whistled for yours. Don't see it yet though. Alright, I guess I don't have a horse. That's fine. We can just run there. Guess I'm just in the game now, so I imagine I can. I'm in the free roam section, which is kind of weird. It wasn't really any like big thing. It was kind of just like a get out, which I'm cool with. A dog. I try and beeline to the objective, or just I'm just gonna follow the path. Kind of giving me some Oblivion vibes. Oh, failed objective. Wah wah wah. Quest completed. Run! Oh God. Jeez. Wee bit fucked up. Can loot him. Take the bread, I guess. No rest for the wicked. Grass interact with it. Oh yeah.
What's going on there? Well now, look what's come
Hello?
crawling out from under some rock.
Oh, you're a piece of shit, huh?
Ow.
Got him. Yeah. It was for your own shit, you know. Be nice. I don't really know if I want any of that. Take a sword though. I wonder if I can mutilate his body. Ugh. I think there's like a limb stuff. Oh, you just pick them right up. Pear and a pretzel. Apple and a pear. Bread and a carrot. Well, I won that fight pretty seamlessly, so I wasn't really doing much, mostly just attacking. I think the hardest part for the combat is gonna be learning, like, what direction the blade's coming from. 'Cause it can be kind of confusing with the top ones if they're coming from the like top of the left or the right. Alright, I'm gonna stop looting corpses. I think, I mean, I'm a little over 2 hours right now. I think I'm going to leave this mostly unedited. Or, like, maybe not edited at all. I don't know. Do that with this one. And if anybody watches it, you can tell me what you want to see for the next one. If you want to see me, like, cut out the boring bits. Or whatever, you know. Just let me know. But I like the idea of leaving it unedited. Did I just hear something? Anyways, I like the idea of leaving it unedited. I don't know, just makes it a little bit more. Okay. Ouch, fuck. I don't know why I didn't swing. All these blocks, I think you can, like. Okay. silence this guy forever. Where'd he go? There he is. Sorry, man. I'm a murderer. Just how it is. Ordinary tatted jacket. Bread and aggression. What? Alright. Damn, them water physics though. That looks good. Last time was royally fucked.
In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me like me.
Christ. Something I've never seen in my lifetime. Am I not wearing pants?
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
I wish I was wearing pants. To make this a bit more sincere. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, okay, I don't have any pants. Fuck. Do I loot my fucking dead parents? Now what? Find a spade. Alright. Shovel, where are we? Is there one, like, probably within fucking viewing distance of right here, right? Yep. Nope, that's a stick sticking out of the ground. In here? No. Maybe in here. It would seem not. Who's talking?
Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
Is this Bianca? No, this is Bianca.
Take this as a keepsake to remember.
Take a ring. What is this dog doing? Fuck. Go around this way. Is it a dude fighting a dog or?
Get away, you mutt!
Get a shovel.
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? But isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Probably just protecting his master's dead body.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
I asked what you're doing here.
Why are you being
How about
such a
you give me an
dick?
answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
That didn't seem like a
Lend me that
success.
spade. I'll have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that.
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Am I fist fighting or fucking sword fighting? Oh, God. Bitch. Fucker. God, that's annoying. I don't know how I do it. Maybe can I just pull out my sword and just fucking wail on him with that?
Shit! Shit! That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
That works.
Easy there, boy.
Hey, doggy.
Know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Dried meat, grotions, salami, and salt. Thank you, pup. Middle of a fist fight, that guy just pulled out a sword and he runs away. I mean, I would too. I don't blame him. It was rather sad though, having like bury your parents and shit. What am I doing?
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Do I have to legit get this fucking shovel out and start digging? How do I fucking do it? Oh, there we go. Is that gonna become my dog?
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything.
Seriously?
Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you liked.
I'm actually gonna fight this guy or is it just a cutscene?
Cost you a few teeth.
Alright. Sweet.
Lost your win.
Ow! What the fuck? Well, that...
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
Guess I was supposed to lose that.
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Okay. Got my fucking ass handed to me. Guest starring? This game has some fucking crazy visuals. Goodness. Having one of them nightmare things.
Need some help?
Sure, I'm making lots of enemies.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Well,
Where am I?
we made it here.
In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Did you find me? What are we doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my
What?
brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky.
How'd you
I was in
find me?
Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes? Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radek he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised.
I'm tired.
I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the
Don't know why those amuse me so much.
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be
Laying around
pleased
long
he's got
enough.
less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, but I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Alright, recommend as your new home. You can sleep here whenever you want. And you have your own trunk here. And the trunk will be available to all your homes and written loggings. Cool. I'm hungry. Yum yum yum. Now I'm not hungry. Okay. We're gonna leave this here. Probably gonna record another one after this, but yeah, so far I really like it. We've been recording for like 2.5 hours. So yeah, we'll leave it here. Goodness. Took a minute, but I think we're finally in like free roam. We can go do what we want. Shit like that. Which is sweet. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in whatever the fuck I do next. Peace.
Myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here.